I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
One Dungeon Master, 4 adventurers, all of them clueless. When 5 video gamers throw down their controllers and pick up dice, what's the worst that could happen? This is OCD&D.
Welcome everyone to the second episode of OCD&D, the Master's Vault. Previously on the Master's Vault, Kim managed to poison everyone apart from Mark, and your leader and your teacher, the Master, you've heard, has died. So after killing some rats and succeeding in passing your course...
I died?
No, the Master. The Master. You're not the Master.
Oh, nice.
Let's get on with it, shall we? So, it's been a year since you've seen each other. So you're...
A year's not long enough.
Meet up at the crossroads again. The place where you left. So, do you have anything to say to each other after not seeing each other for a year?
Please say, "Oh, Mark, you look like you've grown."
All right, look. Let's circle up here. Look, if we're going to be forced to work together, if we need to work together, we need to have better group planning. So you, little one. No.
Me or Kim?
Not fat and stumpy. I said little one. You halfling, you have skills. You have skills, but you're small in stature. So my suggestion, hang back with me, use some of your long-range expertise, and then when we need you to do something sneaky, I don't know, like pick a lock.
Without poisoning everyone.
Check it out first, make sure you're not going to kill us all, and pick the lock. Now, Stumpy, that's you, Dwarf. You...
Snooty elf.
You absolutely should be up front. You're a bowling ball, you're a wrecking ball machine. So I would suggest you take the lead and, of course, take all the damage for us. And then you, lizard face. You, Parthenex. You seem like an okay bloke. You're a straight shooter. I like that about you because I can figure out what you're going to do for the most part. So
you didn't figure out we were going to put a rat in his pocket, did you?
Just do your thing. But for the love of God, don't eat any bugs. I feel like you're going to eat bugs. I don't know why. You remind me of frogs in my old homestead. I think this is a sound battle plan.
I don't eat bugs. I eat elves.
and just an FYI, Traylon, if I'm going up front, be careful with that ray of frost because I don't like a cold ass.
Of course, I'll be careful. Of course, I'll be careful. And of course, my role will be because of my knowledge base, because of my understanding.
Sure, here we go.
Here we go. Get me old violin out.
Yeah. I will stay back and wield my magic to an effective array for the group.
That's what we're calling it now. Wield your magic. All right. Well, whatever.
Right. So you're heading on the road back to Parabor.
Yes.
And you spot a couple of bags in the road.
What's my mum doing there?
There's 3 bags lying in the road. There's no one around. Bushes, trees to either side.
Are they moving at all?
That's my question.
Are the bags moving at all?
Are they a bag for life?
I think you need to roll a perception check.
Okay, and that would be which dice? All right, hang on.
You know, Fritz has still got a rat in his pocket. We could just send the rat up there. Yeah.
Touche.
Right?
Which one is the perception roll again?
Perception is on your skills. So on the left-hand side, you've got your saving throws, you've got your skills, and you have a perception of 3. So you just click perception on the left-hand side.
Yeah, I'm not seeing perception.
I see it.
I see it now. Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Ace.
That was fantastic. You don't see anything around. Does anyone else want to have a look? All appears quiet according to training.
Yeah. What do I do for perception thing then?
Just click on the perception in your skills list on the left-hand side of your character sheet.
It's not clickable.
Yeah, you did the name. Click on the name. Perception.
It's just 13 passive wisdom perception.
No. So you see where you have wisdom and intelligence. To the right of that, there's a box of a bunch of things like acrobatics, athletics. Scroll down, you'll see perception. Dwarves have no perception.
Apparently not.
The natural sprinters.
Above passive wisdom,
Yeah.
there's a box that says skills.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's ticked with a 3. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. I knew it there all along, just testing you.
Yeah, sure.
I see. Fuck
Amazing
it all.
score. Well
There's,
done.
there's absolutely no one around, as far as you can see.
All right. I vote we send the halfling up to check the bags for traps.
Sure. Send the halfling. All right, I volunteer. I will go up and check it for traps and probably get like
Kim,
decapitated or something.
just roll a perception check for me.
Will do. Let me pull that back up here.
Smarty. That's a good roll.
That's a better roll. Kim, you walk up to the bags, and there's no traps at all. You open the bags, and you find 300 gold pieces.
She's off to the
Watch that halfling. Remember, this is shared loot.
So,
All right.
Kim, it's up to you what you do with that. Whether you put it towards the party or you have it to yourself.
Well, I did poison y'all last time, so yeah, I'll share it with y'all. I'm not greedy. This time. Next time, not so lucky. So.
Okay, very good. So you have 300 gold pieces to your party, and you enter the village of Parabor. Welcome to Parabor, frontier village of diverse. Just check that you all can see it. No, you can't. There you go.
Oh,
There we go.
can you hear them birds?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice, that.
So, Parabor is a frontier village of diverse miners and adventurers. The community's economy is fueled by silver in the Cairngorm Ranges, mithril in the Icebound Peaks, and explorers like you who scout the Meriam Vale for treasure. The Cairngorm Rangers cut Parabor and the Meriam Vale off from the rest of the kingdom of Skylark, where King Raziel Forthright II rules a prosperous civilization. So whilst this small village falls under his domain, he largely ignores it. His operations are in the hands of Governess Judith Seagarten, who keeps a small guard and can raise a large militia if any trouble comes to town. She lets the villagers keep to themselves, coming around with the guards once a year to collect taxes. The dangerous jobs and remote location of Parabor attract more than miners and adventurers. Plenty of people running from something, be it the law, a shady past, or an angry ex-lover, come to Parabor for refuge from their previous life. This is a village where people ask where you're going, not where you came from. So 3 days ago, Ilaria Faywing, a renowned mentor to many famous adventurers, died. She was known in the Meriam Vale as a Vasta, and you were her final pupils. You had not even begun to look for work, proper work, or Kim hadn't begun to look for work, when the news came through that she died. So, part of her instructions of her last will and testament, she was buried quickly in a simple ceremony. While many who live in Parabor came to see the Master lay to rest, you were her only students to attend, given the short notice. Galona, the local dwarf priestess who runs the Holy Beacon, Parabor's Temple of Lux, God of Light, asks you each to say a few words about Ilaria in eulogy
by sharing a favourite memory of an unexpected lesson the elf taught you. So we'll head over to the temple. So does anyone want to share any memories?
Yeah, she always told me size does not matter. Small thing, big things come in small packages.
I feel like I never really knew her.
Apparently, Mark knew her real well. I'm just saying. Well, you know, hopefully I'll turn out better than I did my first time around of poisoning you all. So, you know, apparently she saw something good in me. Otherwise, she would have kicked my ass out. So.
She once found me washing my blade by a stream, and I'll never forget it. I was looking up to the stars,
I'll never forget it.
just daydreaming, and she wandered over and asked me. She asked me what my goal in life is, and I said to her, to just smash like, just get on with it. And what she told me was that whatever it is that you want to do, as long as you don't mind stepping over a few dwarves, elves, and thieves, yeah, you can get it. Really.
That's very moving, Parthurnax.
Thank you.
Very moving.
Yeah.
My loins stirred.
As the service finishes and as you exit the Holy Beacon, Yelsa Hodwick, the only solicitor currently working in Parabor, approaches you. The middle-aged noblewoman pushes up her half-moon spectacles, wiping tears from her eyes as she embraces you one by one, barely holding back hysterical tears. Miss Faywing spoke fondly of you all. In fact, you were all mentioned in the last will and testament. If you have time today, would you please stop by my office? I know it's not a lot to ask, but... Yelsa cannot finish her sentence as the tears finally come. She walks away from you, honking into her handkerchief. Please stop by later. She manages to get out through the tears.
I suppose we should go to her office.
Probably.
Yeah, no
got
better
those
to
things.
do.
It's only fitting. I mean, she did leave us something apparently, or something. So.
Head back into the town. And so there are a number of places you can go to. There's the Quill and Stopper, which is
I thought there's a Quill and Stripper I'm going to spend all my gold in. Jeez.
Well, we know what Mark's thinking about. Jeez.
So yes, there's the Quill and Stopper, which is a magic shop. There's the Rowdy Room, which is a tavern. The Holy Beacon you've been into. Hinger's Hammer, which is a blacksmith.
Oh.
And the Pegleg Trading Post, which is a shop. And obviously the solicitor's office. So,
Look, before we go to the solicitor's office, we've got some gold on us. I think we need to look at potentially equipping us better. Because, let's face it, we've got some abilities, but we not necessarily have the right equipment. Like, the dwarf needs something to actually protect him from falling. I apparently can use a bow and arrow, but I just have arrows, no bow or crossbow.
Could be a problem.
I'm thinking maybe, upgrade ourselves a little bit before we move forward. What say we?
I actually agree with that.
Yeah.
We have a little money in our pocket. We might as well use it for, something other than grog.
I can do with a new quill.
I could do with some chainmail, size small.
So should we head over to the Hinger's Hammer?
Yeah.
Go to.
Aye.
Assuming that's the blacksmith.
that is the blacksmith.
Go there first and get some better armor and weapon. Although I really won't be getting too much from here.
How do I know how
Just be
much
browsing.
gold I've got
You know.
You've got 300 between you at the moment.
between us?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Mr. Blacksmith, do you have a price list, please?
So the din of a rhythmic hammer pounding metal can be heard before you even enter this sweltering blacksmith shop. Suits of armor and fine weapons line the walls, and behind the counter, the burliest, sweatiest halfling you've ever seen pounds out an unfinished sword on an anvil made for someone just his size. Without stopping his work, he shouts, "Dino, Mary, customers!" 2 little children come running down the stairs. It's Deggle's twin son and daughter, and they help him around the shop. So they go, "Morning, hello, how are you? How can I help?"
Allow me to speak for everybody. Apparently, we need to peruse your goods and see if we can find something that might be an upgrade to what we currently have.
Right, so how much money have you got to spend?
Enough.
Enough. Oh. hey, you know, this is going to be great.
Look,
Dino,
little lady, just show us what you have, and we will pick from that. I'm not going to tell you how much we have and then have you jack the prices up on us.
well, we've got horseshoes, we've got candlesticks,
What kind of
We've got-
swords do you have?
swords. Oh. We've got
You
big
know, the sharp,
swords
pointy things.
and little swords. But if you want magic swords, then I don't think you'll be able to buy them from here.
No, I think we just need the regular old swords.
But what are those things?
Parthenos-
What are those things you've got already?
Well, one, I don't have any of these things, so pipe down, little girl.
Well,
Parthenos.
you've got a little short sword.
So
Subject
here's
to the bishop.
a timeout to the DM. Do I really? Because I'm looking in my inventory of equipment. I've got 20 arrows, a backpack, a spell book, a book of lore, a book of ink, or a bottle of ink, an ink pen, a sheet of parchment, a little bag of sand.
If you look
which-
above your attacks and spell casting, you've got a short sword and a longbow.
See, I didn't know if that was my
Yes.
ability to
No.
attack or if that was the actual equipment.
That's the actual equipment.
Oh,
Yeah, this
alright.
is saying I've already got chainmail. Is that already equipped then?
Alright.
Yeah, you've got that.
Alright.
So you've actually got quite a lot of, armor and various things already. So
I've got a crowbar as well. I could have crowbarred that door open. Save us all the poisoning.
Maybe it might have been
No,
anyway.
you would have still set the trap off.
See, yes.
yes, yeah, but
think,
that's it. You could have used that.
Can I ask you, DM, what's a tinderbox?
Tinderbox. That's for lighting. Lighting
Campfires.
fires.
Fire.
Yes.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Tinderbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Can't you just
put
open
this-
your mouth for
put
it and
this
go,
through.
I actually don't need anything from here, lads, so I'm happy to
Alright.
wander off now and leave these two kids to fucking sweat the day away.
little lady, may I ask
Sweat.
then, if you don't have any kind of items that are imbued with magic, do you know potentially of some place where we might find something like that around here?
Yes, you should go to the Quill and Stopper. That's the local magician and potion maker.
All right, then let's
Let's
I
split.
guess let's split. Let's go hit the Quill and Stopper.
So you're going to head over to the Quill and Stopper.
And this is the proper formation, by the way. Everybody in front of me.
That's what you keep saying.
It's Father
Welcome.
Christmas.
Welcome, travellers. How can I help you today?
We're seeking items imbued with magic to help us.
This is a very special shop. We do not have a shopping list or price list. It is purely by chance. So you've walked into the Quill and Stopper, and it's run by Gragnok Rathax. So he's actually a half orc. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but he's actually a half orc. but he's always been ostracized by others. So his brilliance, natural talent with magic, made many fear him all the more. But he has got quite a twisted sense of humor. So
I like this guy already.
you walk in. It's very clean and neat. Several scroll cases marked with arcane rules and small vials of red and green liquid sit on a display inside a glass counter.
Tell me, do you by chance have any health potions?
We do. Health potions you can have for 10 gold pieces. I have plenty of those.
I think we should also purchase some antidote for poisoning. In case.
Yeah.
Poison
Do you also have anti-poison?
We do, but I have something much more interesting for you.
Oh, you don't say.
Tell us, Grognak.
And what would that be?
So, I like a game of chance. And I have a mystery box for each of you.
Oh dear.
50 gold pieces. And all you need to do is roll and see what you get in the mystery box. So, I need you guys, whoever wants to do this, you're going to roll 2d10. So this is going to be the first, you roll 1d10, and that'll be the... Oh.
Sorry, that was not my roll. I just was clicking on the roll dice thing.
Fucking Leroy Jenkins over here.
So,
Damn it,
I
Tristan.
am the control.
basically, this is out of 100, so it's a bit of a potluck. So the first dice you roll will be the 10s, and the second dice you roll will be the
units.
what's this? Units. Thank you.
So, is this 50
it's
gold
random.
pieces each, or for all
Yes,
of us?
it's 50 each.
You robbing bastard.
You could,
All
you
right.
could
That'll
end.
leave us with 100 gold left.
Yeah.
So
Well,
if we take you up
we
on
need to
this
buy the
offer,
health potions first, though, don't we?
just relax,
Priorities.
dwarf. Just relax. Stop talking.
Easy, fellas.
If you're shoving me out first, I need some health potions.
So if we take you up on this game of chance, I would also like to talk about your price of your health potions. You said your health potions are how much each?
10 gold pieces.
Okay, so we don't have enough gold on us to work this whole deal out, but we'd like to work with you on this. So let's say if we could do each health potion, say, for 7 gold.
I'll tell you what. Pay me 70 gold pieces each for a better quality magical item, and I will give you health potions for 3 gold pieces each.
70 for a better magical item.
Yes.
Does this include this box of chance?
This is the box of chance. So this is a better quality, a higher quality, and there are some very nice things in there. Believe me, for that extra money, there are some superb.
We're insured, but so I guess how do we know if you're just giving us what we already would have gotten for 50?
You won't know. I'm not going to tell you that. I've got plenty of customers. I'm quite happy here in my little shop.
Nice job, Traylon. You're trying.
I know, I'm trying. I mean, I like the price of the 3 gold for the health potion, don't get me wrong. So...
I'm happy to roll and have this burden on my shoulders. If no one else wants to take the risk. I will take
Well,
that
see,
risk.
here's the problem.
group
Hold
decision,
on,
isn't it? It's group money.
Yeah, this is a group decision because let's face it, we now have before us 2 different offers. One offer for 200 gold, we can each get a roll of this magic box, but we're not sure exactly what we're going to be getting from it. And then on top of that, we would have to buy health potions at 10 gold pieces apiece. So we could roll the box and get 2 health potions for 70 gold. Or we take this new offer, which is he's promising better magical item, which we don't really know what that means.
Deluxe, it came from the back. Let me see what I've got at the back.
Right, yeah. That's 70 gold, and then he'll sell us health potions at 3 gold apiece. But now we're going to be limited in terms of how much gold we're going to have left over. Just saying. So for 76, we can get 2 health potions and a magical item. Or for 70, we can get a magical item and 2 health potions.
I think in the immediate now, we need the health potions. So I suggest we buy the health potions at
maybe
RRP and just do the $50.
Maybe with Traylon being of magical orientation, he buys a box.
You want me to try and go first?
I would rather just keep my trusty battle axe and hand axe and just get the health potions if that helps the group out.
Well, that depends on the DM. Is this a group offer, or can we individually decide?
You can individually decide. So someone can, if someone wants to throw in 70 gold pieces first and see what you get, and then you can play it by ear.
I'm going to do the 70. I want to do it for me.
What's his name again?
Grognag?
Grognag?
Yeah.
Grognag. How about this? My take on this is 75 gold pieces. If I give you 75 gold pieces, will you give me 2 health potions and the promised upgraded magical box?
As you're a new customer, I will put myself down, put myself out that 1 gold piece, and accept your offer.
I appreciate that. Deal.
Okay. So, Traylon. Traylon, roll 2d10. So roll 1d10 and then roll a second d10.
All right, hang on. Okay, so roll 1d10. Here's the first d10.
All of us just
rolled twice, but yeah,
that's 9.
That was supposed to be 1.
That's
all
good.
Right.
That's good.
And then here's the second d10.
96. Well, Traylon. In the mystery box, you find a water repellent bedroll. This is a bedroll that creates a mild water repellent barrier around it as long as someone is laying on it. A gift made for a traveling merchant so you wouldn't worry about sleeping in the rain. Allows the user to survive in inclement weather without receiving damage.
Might come in handy, that.
Not bad.
Yeah, not exactly the thing I was hoping for, but then again, you never know. This might come in handy.
You got a tarp.
I'm sure by the end of the game you'll be like the Emperor in like Return of the Jedi, lightning from your fingers. You'll be all right.
Return of the Jedi isn't canon in this.
It's a folklore story I heard once around the campfire. I'll go next.
Parthenex, are you going to take the deal?
I'm going to take the deal. Although I would also like the 75 for 2 potions and the $50.
The 50 box you want?
No.
There's the extra special box.
For the 70 box.
$70 and 2 health potions for 75 gold, please, merchant.
I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm probably not going to get it anyway. Here we go. D10. Let's go. Okay, that's the first one. That's a 9.
Sure it is.
Second one. It's a 10.
Ooh.
So we'll take that as a 60.
Right.
So rummage around in my box, and you have the monocle of Farsight. A
Brilliant.
tin monocle that lets the wearer see a great distance.
Ooh.
Made by an artificer that could no longer view the beautiful landscape around his home as he aged. Grants advantage to perception.
Thank you, kind wizard, for this fantastic item.
Yes,
That's
I will
actually
sleep
very
well
good.
with this.
So,
Yeah.
seeing as
That's better than Trailin's tarp.
seeing as Kim Leafwalker found this gold and shared it with us all, you two's already taken that offer up. I think we should take the offer as well, Kim. What do you think?
I agree.
Yeah.
What the hell? We may get lucky.
I'd like the 75 gold offer, please, as well, Mister Shopkeep.
Okay, Jatic. Well, you're a D10.
You couldn't remember his name, could you?
No.
Take note, that's an 8. That's good.
Yes. Yeah. 88.
Who?
That's also an 8.
Two fat ladies. Bingo!
88, where are we going, lads?
88.
Where are we going?
Back to the
We
future.
don't need roads.
So, Jatic,
I've won a DeLorean.
you have the Tome of Resilience. This is a leather-bound tome that writes out motivational quips whenever it is opened. It's made for a labourer with low self-esteem. However, it does grant the reader advantage on any subsequent roll once a day,
Ooh,
but reading it requires one action.
right. Okay. So that allows me an advantage in today. That's good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yes. Kim?
Alrighty. Alright. Yep, I'll take the deal too. So, trying to figure. Alright, how the hell do we just roll 1? I ask stupidly.
On the left
you-
side,
Just click on the
Yeah.
actual where it says D10. Click on D10,
Yeah.
not the 2 or the 3 or the 4.
Gotcha. Alright.
You can train a halfling.
You can. Well, that's a 2.
It may not be bad, Kim.
I hope not. Oh. Oh.
That's your age,
27.
isn't it?
Yeah. 27. That's it. Yep.
Give a girl 27.
That works.
That's weird.
Follows me
Kim
everywhere.
Leafwalker,
Mhm.
I'm happy to award you deodorant soap. This
Thank
is
God, she stinks.
This is a bar of soap. This is a bar of soap that, when used to wash one's body, eliminates body odor, but also grants +1 to stealth and persuasion, and lasts for 1 day.
Well, I guess that's a good sign.
As a rogue, that's very good.
Yes.
Okay.
That pushes your stealth up again.
So next time we need to make any deals, we'll have to remind Kim, have a quick wash, and then...
Exactly.
And I'll just open my book.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, kind shopkeeper, for the soap.
Soap on a rope.
Just
This is
before we
so
leave,
good.
Mr. Shopkeeper, don't forget
To
to put them in our
to
inventory.
recap, we have soap, a book of healthy
Motivational
sayings.
quips, yeah.
Yeah, motivational sayings. A bedroll that will keep water in or out. And Rich, what did you get?
I got a
Monocle.
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 He's
I can
Mr.
see.
Peanut.
I can
Yeah.
see far away.
I still think he's Mr. Peanut, but alright.
This whole time I was thinking swords,
Right? Me
magical
too.
armor. Yeah, not exactly what I thought, but hey,
arrows, but well, I guess I'll take soap.
You are only level
Roll.
1, remember.
Yeah, well,
It's
I know,
true.
fair enough.
better
Fair
than
enough.
a tarp, I guess.
Yeah, you don't get adamantium
Alright.
armor day one.
The good news is we did get 2 health potions each.
Yay!
That is a positive.
Yeah.
So
I'll
there,
take
there
that.
were some very, very powerful things about this. So you never know when
Like
you
Jim
come back to the
Bowen,
village.
look at what
Yeah.
you could have won.
Look at, no, I'm not going to tell you what you could have done.
this is the let's make a deal thing where you passed on this.
No whammies.
Congratulations, you screwed up.
Yeah. Oh, well.
All right. Well, we appreciate the business. We are going to, I think, step out and move on.
Indeed.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Grognak.
Tosser.
Don't forget my potions in my inventory.
That's a good question. DM, are you going to require us to say we put the potions into our inventory that there? Or is this going to be assumed?
No, it's assumed. I'll put those in for you afterwards.
Don't forget about my soap.
Don't forget the fucking soap. Right now, lads.
I really hope that is going to be listed as soap on a rope for Kim. I think
Trouble
that's
is,
an important aspect to this.
we've no gold left for a nice beer to finish off the day and say goodbye to our master.
We
We have
25
a
gold.
rogue. Yeah, we still have some gold.
Do we?
Yeah, 25 gold each.
Have we? How have we got that?
You've
Because
just
we had a
spent.
Chocolate.
You've just spent.
Just
you
spent 300.
20 gold.
I've applied for a job in finance. I am going to be terrible because I can't. I'm not good with numbers. How much have
Well,
you got?
so here's
I
the
hear-
question.
Yes.
Here's a quick question. So again, I'm not seeing it on the character sheet, so maybe I'm missing it. Where would the gold appear on a character sheet?
I don't exactly know.
I see it actually. It's in our equipment. There is a little thing. So I had 10
yes.
gold pieces on me heading into this. So we found 300 on the road. We just spent the 300.
Well spotted. Well spotted.
So I
David.
have 10 on me. So if you look in your equipment,
Look down
on
the
the
back of the
left-hand
sofa.
side- yeah,
I
just above.
also hold 10. Yeah, cool.
I think we all have 10 gold pieces.
Whew. Nearly were brassic then.
Yep.
So, you could pop to the tavern and raise a glass in honour of the master,
Oh yeah, she died.
or you could go over to the trading post, where I'm sure there's some fantastic deals.
Do we have any business with the solicitor?
Yes, you have to go.
Yeah,
to
we've
the
got to go
solicitor.
see her.
You were mentioned in her last will and testament.
Well, why don't we go to the solicitor's office? We may get some gold from there. And then, if we get some gold, we can go and spend a few quid on get some mead and lamb and cheese.
The lizard speaks the truth. I think we should go to the office.
Yeah, because who knows? I might get more soap.
Yeah, they might have a second monocle, and then I'll have a full pair of glasses. Where are my glasses?
On your
Let's
head.
go to the office.
Okay.
I like that I'm hearing horses and the occasional sheep.
Yep.
Indeed.
A small bell rings in the door frame as you enter the solicitor's office. The smell of paper twinges in your nose. Neatly stacked books and files seem to fill every shelf, table, and available surface of the gnome's crowded workspace. Thank you so much for coming, she says shakily from behind her desk. She goes off a chair and says, "Oh, excuse me, I seriously need to file these." She picks up papers off the seat.
He really went to go file them, didn't he?
Zach, get his solicitor. If you want to carry on, it's 25 quid per hour.
Yep.
Right.
Per minute, I mean.
It's $1.95. No.
We're just waiting for Phil.
Yeah.
Using the old classic communication device of ye olde
Hello?
WhatsApp, you dropped.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
He's back.
Did you have to go to the toilet, Mrs. Solicitor?
How much did you hear of that?
You went to show file
You-
some papers.
Yeah, you
Oh.
picked some
Yeah,
papers
you went
up.
to you turned to file papers and you disappeared.
You were just gone.
I was offering you some tea. Do you want some
Oh.
tea?
Yes, please.
Have a seat and sit down.
Let the halfling drink the tea first.
Wow. Such hate or something.
No, I accept the offer of tea as well, but I will, of course, watch the halfling drink a sip first.
He thinks the worst of people, doesn't he? I swear.
So, Yelsa
Looking out for
unseals
myself.
a small envelope with an EF pressed into its wax seal. As she pulls forth the letter within, sorry, the gnome speaks in a grave tone. Now, as I said at the services,
Ilaria included you in her last will and testament. She has no family, and you are the only people mentioned in the document. She wanted me to read aloud and then give you the following instructions to take with you. My gold has dwindled in 800 years, but there's some left, so be all ears. My mansion, my treasures are all yours, if you can open the last of my doors. The vault in the backyard is my final test. You must work together to complete this quest. The door can be opened with strength of the mind, but before you attempt, find the tiles, all 9. 3 are hidden where she creeps and crawls, the one with 8 legs and venomous jaws. 3 are entrusted to one born of dragons, who cannot be reached by boats or by wagons. 3 still are buried with a friend long forgotten, who lingers at long after her body is rotten. Unlock the vault, do not delay, for others are hunting my treasure this day. Every moment you wait puts people at risk, so take up the task, and please do be brisk. All will make sense when you open the vault, and realise my death was not nature's fault.
Ooh.
The last line of the Master's will chokes up the Elsa, and she sucks in a breath to compose herself. What could this all mean? Ilaria's property now belongs to all of you, that much is clear. You all remember there is a stone trapdoor behind the mansion that was always locked and had no key. The door did have 9 square-shaped divots in it. Perhaps this is the vault Ilaria's poem refers to.
Seems like a
So we
logical
have to
decision.
find the 9 tiles to open this vault.
Yep.
I'm going to share things with you now. So, a will and testament I'm sharing with you.
Mm-hmm.
You see that?
Yeah.
And also her memories.
Okay.
So there's if you scroll down, you'll be able to see the actual text as well without having to make it out on the
Oh, yeah.
parchment.
Thank you for that. I believe the appropriate thing to do right now is go get that drink.
Yeah.
Maybe we should head to the tavern, have a drink, and look over her memoirs.
Yeah, I think I need some of that cheese as well. Don't forget the cheese.
All right, so you're heading out of the out into the village.
And we're gonna go to the rowdy room.
To the rowdy room.
How rowdy is it?
As rowdy as you like, darling.
Why are there always spiders in these things?
They hate
And
us.
gigantic, large ogre-sized spiders, even.
As you open the door, you are greeted to the smell of stale ale and roasting meat. A loud crash draws your attention to the center of the room where 2 human miners brawl on the ground. Behind the bar, a woman with a long black braid and tattooed arms gives a loud laugh at the fight. The door to the kitchen swings open and a wiry blue-haired woman wearing an apron and wielding a rolling pin like a club dashes in and starts beating the drunken brawlers. All right, break it up, you fools. The blue-haired woman bellows as the miners stumble to opposite corners of the room, clearly terrified of the chef. She turns to the woman behind the bar and says, Really, Sarah? It's too early for this. Before storming off into the kitchen, the bartender just laughs all the harder.
All right, I say we approach the bartender Zara and order a round.
And wonder if the cook's not related to Marge Simpson. I'm just saying, blue hair,
Jatic, are you gonna have a full pint or just a half?
Well, I don't even know if I've got any gold. How do I tell if I've got any gold?
You've got 10 gold. We've all got a bit.
Is
of
that
10
the
gold.
thing where it says above total weight? It's got a silver, a gold, and some
Yeah.
other bits. Is that
Yes.
what it is?
Yes, that's where it is.
Right, GP gold pieces. Right, okay. How much is it for? I may be short, but I can drink heavily. How much is it for a pint of grog?
Should be nothing more than a copper piece, I would think.
Greetings! So our prices are
1 silver piece for a room for the night. Meals are 6 copper pieces, and drinks for ale are 3 copper pieces. So just let you know, that's just give you an idea. There are, for each gold piece, you have 10 silver pieces, and each silver piece is 5 copper pieces. So you got plenty of cash
Right,
to, you don't need to worry about anything in here.
What's EP?
Sorry?
What's one after silver? EP.
Platinum.
The CP says platinum, gold, silver, and copper.
There's one between gold and silver, though, isn't there?
Yeah, don't worry about that.
All right, okay.
Different land, different currency.
All right, I say we sit
Paul
down,
jugs
have
of
a
ale?
bite to eat.
Yeah,
drinks.
yeah.
And dinner.
And maybe have a room for the night.
Can I have a hard roll?
Me and Kim can share a bed because we're small enough.
I'll have a large stale roll of bread and I'll have a board of cheese. Your finest cheese, please, barkeep.
Cheese and bread, and a mug of ale.
Yeah, cheese and bread, mug of ale, all round. Everyone's paying for
No,
themselves.
I want a hearty stew. I don't want no cheese.
So we have
cheese
meat
is for
stew?
mice. Yes, meat stew, please.
Don't ask what the meat is.
Right,
It's
okay.
just meat.
Never ask.
It's his right out of his pocket.
Yeah, never ask what the meat is. Trust me on this.
So you get a big bowl of steaming meat stew, a big hunk of bread, and a jar of ale. Anything else?
Yes, Sarah. May I ask, where would adventurers potentially find work in these parts? Is there somebody that might be knowledgeable of other things we could seek for?
Well, work. We're always looking for dishwashers. We can have people who clean up. And on the notice board, tomorrow, the notices are put up on the board for odd jobs and bounties.
That's what I was looking for. I'm beyond being a dishwasher, lass. Thank you, though.
Just bearing in mind, though, there is a time limit on this will and testament. So remember, someone else is searching for the tiles to get into the master's vault. So if you're not careful, I wouldn't worry too much about getting more gold at the moment.
Gonna say we better not dilly dally.
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of get a lay of the land. This would be a place to come back to for potential jobs. All right, I say we eat, and we maybe put one up for the old lady, and then we head back to the mansion.
Yeah, we need to start thinking about these bloody clues.
Mm-hmm.
What do they mean? What does it mean?
I think the clues, if you read them, they basically are 3 different quests we could partake.
Yeah.
But the mansion first. The mansion is we have to get to that vault. We have to secure that, especially if there is somebody else coming for it.
So 3 are hidden where she creeps and crawls. The one with 8 legs and venomous jaws. So, Mr. Barkeep, do you know where there's any giant spiders flying around here, these parts?
Yeah, the lady's first memory talks about a spider behind a waterfall.
I would suggest that you maybe have a look at your map.
Dickheads. But again, maybe we should go to the mansion first.
Why?
And not
It's
worry
locked.
about these other side adventures.
No, they're not there to get the tiles, Mr. Snooty. We can't get in the mansion without the tiles. We need 9 tiles to get into the vault.
We do,
Mr.
but
Smarty Pants.
we can go to Vixtra's lair, which is the giant spider, which is where 3 of the tiles will be held.
Mm-hmm.
And that is just north of where we are. Follow the Miranthi River into the mountains, and you'll find the waterfall and Vixtra's lair. Getting into this. It's all right, this.
Is that from the
right.
memoirs or not, Rich?
I can get behind that.
Oh, yeah.
Although I will say her second memory seems like that might be a good opportunity for us to encounter somebody who is not necessarily going to be adversarial, since something that we could easily potentially gain some insight before we head off into these others.
Yeah. Yeah,
we
he
wanna-
might be able to tell us something we don't know.
If we want to battle the
You know.
spider, we want to do it last, don't we? When we've got all the other information.
It's true. She could be the boss.
Oh dear.
So yeah, we'll do the spider after. I agree. Let's go to Alceus Scavola, however you pronounce it. Let's go to him and have some of his cooking.
Yeah.
Also,
I
he's
would agree.
Dragonborn like me, so
Exactly.
There you go. That's it.
Have some sympathies. I
we
hope.
are kin. We are kin.
Lizards together.
Hmm.
So you finish your meals. Do you take a room at the inn? It is late at night. Travelling in Merriam Vale can be dangerous at night.
Yeah, I think we should
I
rest up
suggest,
and set off early in
Yeah.
the morning.
How much is a room?
Was it 3 copper?
six copper pieces.
6 copper pieces. Yeah, we'll have a room.
Yeah.
We'll
Let's
just share it.
That's-
take the room. We start off at first light in the morning.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Done.
That means no oversleeping, Jaddock.
What about
I know
second
you're tired.
breakfast?
Kim could have a
Third
bath
breakfast.
and use a soap.
Oh, you people.
Okay, you wander up to your small and, to be honest, filthy rooms.
Surprise.
They're not the most appealing, but they're dry and safe.
Traylon could use his
Nice.
tarp.
Yeah. In case Mark pisses the bed.
So where are you going to go first then? You've all agreed.
Staircase cliffs.
So cool air blows off Lake Moranthe as you walk into the grassy plains of the Merriam Vale. So as you've seen from the map, to the north and south mountains rise high into the sky, full of silver and mithril. To the east, the dark of Dolar Forest rustles in the wind. This is the unexplored valley of riches and danger that calls to so many who have made Parabor home. And you're going to head to the Staircase Cliffs. Do we still have Kim?
I don't know. I don't believe so. She's probably reconnecting. But I'd also say, do we really care what the halfling thinks? Just saying.
So, over a couple of days, takes a couple of days to get there. There she is. Takes a few days to get there, and you come up against an enormous cliff face.
Oh, that's me fucked.
Ilaria often mentions a good friend, Alceus Scavola, who's a dragonborn hermit who lives in a small yurt at the top of the staircase cliffs and worships Sylvana, goddess of nature. The staircase cliffs are so named because they are short series of short plateaus, one on top of each other. Alceus' yurt is on the lowest plateau or bottom step of the staircase. The cliff leading up to his home is a bit of a treacherous climb. But the real danger is what lurks in those cliffs.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready for a very serious climb?
Yes.
75-foot high cliff, marred only with small circular holes big enough for a rat. At its top, you can make out a yurt covered in animal skins. And you hear scratching noises, and slithering noises, and flapping noises.
Ugh.
As the wind comes down hard from the housebound peaks in the north, chapping your face. What do you do?
Traylon is muted.
Yeah, we've lost Traden. Can't hear you.
Apologies. Before we set off onto this cliff, does anybody
Traylon
happen
was-
to have ropes, maybe some picks, to where we
I
can...
have a rope.
I think we should try and secure ourselves a little bit. This doesn't look like an
Yes.
easy climb. And especially if half of our group is under 4 feet tall. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I've got 50 foot of rope, so...
Yeah, I've
Okay.
got 50 foot of hemp rope as well.
But that won't get us the whole way.
No, true. It won't.
No. But we can at least make it up to maybe the mid-plateau that seems a little more substantial.
I also
What
have
if
10 foot of
we-
string, but, you know, whatever.
What if we go one at a time and just put 2 ropes together? That'll give us 100 feet.
I think Parthenox, you might be the most adept at climbing up this island. Although the halfling also probably is going to be good at climbing.
So this comes down to an athletics. So this comes to athletics or strength.
It's definitely not my forte.
I have -1 dexterity, so I'll have to use strength.
Twant.
So if you look at your athletics in your skills chart,
Oh, I have 5 athletics.
I have
quite good.
-1.
I've got 4. Have I got 4?
-1. What the hell?
as you walk towards the cliff, readying your ropes, you all stand side by side and look straight up. Rocks start to fall towards you. Just small rocks, just bouncing down. And you all take a deep breath and realise that this is going to be one hell of a climb.
We're fucked.